Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to our latest webcast that we're bringing you from Travel Weekly. And you can see we are in the mountains in Switzerland. I'm joined by Alex Herrmann, who is the director of the Switzerland Tourist Board in the UK. So welcome, or you should be welcoming me.
Welcome, Lucy.
Yeah, we're in your country.
Thrilled to have you here in Switzerland.
We've had such wonderful weather. We're here on a trip. We've got lots of travel agents with us. But explain where we are at the moment.
We're right now on a terrace of a mountain restaurant outside of Grindelwald. It's actually called First in English, obviously. It's about 7,000 feet above sea level, so about 2,200 meters, and it's in the middle of the ski area. So it's one of the parts of the ski area around Grindelwald in the Jungfrau region in the Bernese Oberland of Switzerland.
And it has been amazing. And right behind us is a zip wire line, which we've just sent all the travel agents and our partners off onto.
So you can actually hear them.
You can hear the screams. That's what they're doing. But there's been loads to do here.
Yeah.
And I think one of the key things, Alex, is how we got here. Because we flew into Zurich and then we came here by train. And this is a really important thing for you guys in Switzerland.
Exactly. It's something that a lot of people don't understand how easy it actually is to get around by train in Switzerland. So we landed at Zurich airport. Once we had everything, we just went downstairs, as you remember, a couple of escalators. The train is right there. And there's a direct train from Zurich airport every couple hours to Interlaken. So you don't even have to change at any point. And Interlaken then is the gateway to the entire region.
Yes.
Whether you go to Wengen, to Mürren, or here to Grindelwald. There's always one connection because there's different trains.
And a train comes literally every 5 minutes. It's so slick.
Exactly. And you might see on your schedule that you have just a few minutes to switch trains, but it's always enough.
Yes.
The stations are small. Interlaken station is very small. You basically just have to go across, or maybe a brief underpass. But it's quite easy to find your way around. Everything is signs everywhere. And people speak English and can help you find your way.
Yeah, it really was a very smooth way to come to a ski resort, I have to say. But train travel in general is very important. So not just to get to the ski region, but you have all these different routes all around. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have, of course, the trains that get you from A to B in Switzerland. That's a great way to just travel.
Some noise going on overhead, but carry on.
I think it's the Swiss Air Force.
Okay, fair enough.
In this area.
Okay, I thought they'd come especially for us, Alex. Thought you'd laid it on.
They have a little Travel Weekly flag on the back, actually. But what is very popular with travellers, guests from the UK, are the so-called panoramic trains, or the CD trains, where it's not so much about getting from A to B, but it's about the experience of the train and seeing everything from the glaciers to the palm trees to the mountains, to the little villages, the lakes, the towns. You go through tunnels, you go over bridges, and you do that for a couple hours, up to 6-7 hours. There's all kinds of trains throughout Switzerland. The most famous ones are probably the Glacier Express, connecting Zermatt with St. Moritz. Then there's the Bernina Express, which in the eastern part of Switzerland, that goes from St. Moritz into Italy. And then there's a new train connection between Montreux, the French-speaking part of Switzerland, and Interlaken, close to where we are. And there's just three of many more. And for people who really like this kind of travel, there's something called the Grand Train Tour of Switzerland, which connects all of these train trips together. And in a week or so, one can easily travel on all these different trains.
And that's something that you were obviously hoping. You wanted to showcase it because it's a great sell, isn't it, for agents in the UK?
It's a great sell. It's great in the summer, but especially also in the winter. Most of these trains run in the winter as well, and it's a completely different experience. If someone that did that in the summer, do it again in the winter. You won't recognize it. It's, you travel through mountains of snow. The whole feel is completely different in the winter than in the summer. So, and of course, there's fewer trains, but there's also way fewer people. So it's actually a great experience.
Lovely way to travel.
These trains in the winter.
And the other important thing about train travel, which we were talking about yesterday, is how sustainable it is as a form of transport. And well, I say sustainable, but that's not the word you use in Switzerland, is it? What?
We came up with our own word.
You did.
Sustainable with a Swiss taste that then makes it Swiss-tainable.
Swiss-tainable, I love it.
The trains are a great example because more than 80% of the electricity that these trains use, and in some parts of the country it's actually 100%, is renewable energy from hydroelectric power.
Okay.
So it's these trains, then also when they go up, of course they use electricity, but when they go down, they feed the electricity back into the grid. So they're also very, very efficient, and it's just the most sustainable way to travel around Switzerland.
Yeah.
But it's also convenient. because and it's also beautiful because you can look at the landscape.
And the
you
nature,
you can have a glass of wine or a beer. You don't have to drive.
Yes.
You just enjoy traveling.
Really important.
And you might meet the locals, because a lot of most of these trains are also used by locals to go to the next town, to go to school, to go to work. And,
so you get a proper immersive experience, much better on the trains.
Exactly.
So obviously we've got agents here at the moment, Alex, and I know you have a big programme in the UK to try and educate agents, but how important is it to get them to actually see, to bring them here? You can do all the training you do, but to bring them here and to show them, how important is that?
That's what it's all about. I mean, it's really, you have to experience it. I think my first boss ever told me, you sell what you know.
Yes.
And it's so true.
Yeah.
Something like what I just described to this train connection, and you experienced it a few days ago. This is how you have to do it yourself, and you have to experience something like this terrace here on this afternoon with all these people having a great time here, skiing happening here.
Spring skiing, by the way, is brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, the birds are tweeting right next to us here.
And it's very warm, it's lovely, but the snow is still great. We've had a fantastic ski. We've been up to the top of Europe yesterday, up by the Eiger, so just tell us a little bit about that.
We were up on Jungfraujoch, which is another 1,500 meter up. It's the highest place you can reach by train in Europe, and it's a spectacular experience.
It really was.
You can walk around in the glacier, you can go outside also. You see a big part of the Alps, the Northern Alps, the Southern Alps, even beyond the Swiss borders. And there's also, you can just run around in the snow a bit, and which of course in the summer is a great experience there. And there's many other things that make a trip up there worth people's time. There's even a chocolate shop. And
that's good. I mean, you can't come to Switzerland and not eat chocolate.
Exactly.
Well, listen, we are going to now go and do a zip wire. So it's good job we've done this now.
Yeah.
we don't know what's going to happen, but I can hear everybody having a great time behind us. But we're really grateful. Thank you so much for welcoming us to your country. It's been an absolutely wonderful experience, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Lucy, and I hope we can welcome many agents over the next months here in Switzerland as well.
Brilliant. Thank you, Alex.
Thanks.